The Romans named it Venus. Goddess of love, beauty, and desire. Ancient sailors used it to find home. For thousands of years, it has been the brightest, most constant light in the evening sky, the first thing visible after sunset and the last thing before dawn. But Venus is the most wicked liar in our solar system. The real Venus is a cremation chamber. Surface temperatures never drop below 870 degrees Fahrenheit. The clouds are sulfuric acid. Its atmospheric pressure at the ground will crush a submarine. And it has been sitting there in your evening sky, wearing the name of the goddess of love. This is Earth's evil twin. No other planet looks as deceiving as Venus from space. No scars, no visible surface. Just a perfect cream-white sphere, so reflective it bounces back 70% of every photon that reaches it. Venus is so bright it casts shadows on Earth at night. And all of that light is coming from acid. The clouds are made of sulfuric acid, thick, continuous cloud cover, stretching 40 miles deep, wrapped around the entire planet without a single gap. They rain downward constantly. The acid falls and never lands. Because the surface is so hot, it evaporates the rain before it can touch the ground. Venus constructed the perfect exterior, soft, radiant, approachable. But the inside of it would dissolve your body before the heat had time to cook it. And crackling through all of it, lightning, constant electrical storms, cutting through 40 miles of acid, forever. Venus doesn't just burn, it also electrocutes. And its night side, same temperature as the day side, 870 degrees. The atmosphere is so thick, it distributes the heat across the entire planet without losing a single degree. There is no cool side, no shade to escape this ginormous oven. Just scorching temperatures everywhere forever. But let's say you were able to survive the heat and the acid. That sound is the wind on Venus. A Soviet probe recorded it in 1982 before Venus destroyed it in 127 minutes. In that window, before the heat crept through its insulation and the pressure found the seams, the probe drilled into the surface and took photographs. 14 of them. The images show flat volcanic rock under a sky the color of a bruise, dimly lit by a sun it could never actually see through the acid overhead. Those 14 photographs are the entirety of what humanity has ever seen from the surface of Venus. We have yet to build anything better to survive the conditions. Venus is the only planet in the solar system that has successfully defended its surface from us. Every machine we sent, it consumed. But Venus has a chilling backstory. 4 billion years ago, it was almost indistinguishable from Earth. Same size, density, and rocky composition, born from the same cloud of debris. For up to 3 billion years, Venus had liquid oceans. Shallow, warm, with surface temperatures somewhere around 85 degrees Fahrenheit. It had 3 times the window Earth had for complex life to appear. 3 billion years of oceans and stable temperatures. And then it erupted. Not one volcano, but every single volcanic system on the planet simultaneously. It released so much carbon dioxide that the atmosphere thickened beyond recovery. The oceans boiled and the water escaped to space. The heat sealed itself inside and never left. Such a coordinated catastrophe couldn't have happened naturally. There must be something about its interior that is simply different from Earth. Venus methodically burned its own oceans away, and now it sits 25 million miles from us, wearing the name of a goddess, while the lead on its surface quietly pools into puddles. But that wasn't enough. Over 1,600 major volcanoes, more than any other planet in the solar system. In 2023, NASA made a shocking discovery. A volcano had changed shape, grown in the span of 8 months. Venus is still erupting right now. It burned its own oceans, suffocated itself under carbon dioxide, flipped its own rotation, and it is still not finished. Every second it remakes its entire surface, pouring heat from its interior outward. A planet that destroyed itself and has been redecorating the wreckage ever since. Whatever happened to Venus didn't kill it. It just made it worse. Because Venus also spins backwards. Every other planet in the solar system rotates counterclockwise when viewed from above, the same direction as the solar system itself, a relic of the physics of its formation. But Venus refuses to obey the rules. It rotates clockwise, slowly, one full rotation every 243 Earth days, longer than a Venusian year. Imagine watching the sun rise from the west and setting in the east. You look up and the sky moves independently of the ground, 60 times faster, in the wrong direction. Venus's atmosphere spins on its own schedule, lapping the planet every 4 days at 224 miles per hour, a phenomenon called superrotation that nothing can fully explain. The leading theories involve a catastrophic early collision so violent that it flipped the planet's rotation entirely. What's clear is that whatever happened to Venus, no evidence of it survived. But Venus's mysteries don't end here. Dark streaks in the upper atmosphere, visible only in ultraviolet, absorbing light in patterns that no one can explain. They don't disperse. They survive the 200-mile-per-hour winds and have stayed there, stable and permanent, like something living in the clouds. And the dark streaks aren't the only thing. Venus's clouds also absorb solar energy at a rate that doesn't match any known chemical. Something in those clouds is feeding on sunlight, consuming it. For 60 years, we had no explanation. Then in 2020, a team of astronomers found phosphine in Venus's clouds, a molecule that is produced in exactly 2 ways: inside laboratories and inside living organisms. There could be life suspended mid-air in Venus's acid clouds. Under those conditions, microbes would be suspended in sulfuric acid droplets, shielding them from UV radiation. When the droplet grows heavy enough to fall toward the scorching surface, they desiccate, shut themselves down into dormant spores, and wait for updrafts to carry them back up into the cloud layer. If there is life that survives in Venus's clouds, they learn to survive acid, to ride 224-mile-per-hour winds, and to routinely desiccate into spores, then wait out the heat of a dying planet. Life would not be biology as we understand it. It would look like something else entirely, something that has worked out how to survive those unimaginable conditions. But even its clouds are fading. Venus has no magnetic field. Without one, the solar wind has been slowly stripping its atmosphere away, particle by particle. The clouds are not permanent. The acid shroud that has hidden Venus from us, that might be sheltering something alive, is being peeled away. Whatever is up there is living inside a disappearing world. But even without its mask, Venus will still be just as terrifying when the last of its beauty burns away.